New look, 1000 lb. Sisters Tammy Slaton stuns in incredible full body photo after plastic surgery and 500 lb weight loss. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Reality star Tammy, 38, has paraded her 500 lb weight loss as well as her 10 lbs of skin removal in a slender new snapshot, the 1000 lb. Sister star looked amazing as she paraded her new look in a video and photograph that served as the clip's cover snap. The snap and accompanying video was to promote Tammy's appearance on the A Creative Chaos podcast. The caption read, "Tuesday, Hunter Rizal, the Queen Tammy Slaton, see you there." Looking slimmer than ever, and oh so healthy, Tammy beamed for the camera with her fans totally taken aback by her new look. Reacting to the slender new snaps of Tammy, one person said, "Tammy, you look amazing. Can't wait to see your full transformation." A second penned, "You look so amazing and confident. I'm so happy for you. Hard work pays off. Incredible dedication and determination. Happiness looks good on you. You deserve every moment," said a third. "Haven't seen you in months. Congrats on your weight loss. You look amazing," added a fourth. "Tammy, you look amazing. So happy for you, a mug," wrote a sixth. Tammy recently underwent surgery for the loose skin on her chin and the rest of her body. During the surgery, Tammy had a whopping 10 lbs of skin removed. In an episode of 1000 lb Sisters, which aired on TLC earlier this month, the results of Tammy's surgery were fully unveiled. After undergoing the surgery to get some of her loose skin removed, Tammy got out of the car looking so very different. "Oh damn," one of Tammy's loved ones could be heard saying before Sister Amy broke her silence. "Tammy looks really good," Amy said in a confessional, adding, "Even blind you can still tell there's a big difference." Viewers of the show were quick to react to Tammy's transformation. "So happy for Tammy, and I can't believe they took 10 lbs of skin off. I wonder how much more skin she is going to get removed," said one at the time of the episode airing. Earlier on in the episode, some viewers thought that Tammy's sister Amy was making it all about her and exuded traits of jealousy amid her sister's transformation. One person on Reddit slammed Tammy's sisters Amy and Amanda for not being supportive. "Wow, they just can't be supportive of each other when Tammy is in surgery?" They asked 1000-LB Sisters star Tammy Slaton is showing off her new body in a dance video after undergoing her much-awaited skin removal surgery. Tammy shared a reel in collaboration with the Creative Chaos podcast, showing her holding her camera in selfie mode. She lip-synced to Rock That Body by the Black Eyed Peas from their 2009 album, The End. As Tammy grooved to the beats of BEP, the podcast hosts Logan and Hunter Rizal danced in the background. The caption announced that Tammy was going to be a part of the podcast as a guest. It read, "Tammy Slaton just teased a surprise project dropping next week, and fans can't wait for the crazy new release." The 1000 lb Sisters star showed off a glimpse of her fitter figure post-skin removal surgery as she teased an appearance on an episode of the Creative Chaos podcast. Hosted by The Trio, announced the upcoming interview with a video that showed Slaton lip-syncing along to the Black Eyed Peas' Rock That Body. "Tuesday, Hunter Rizal, the Queen Tammy Slaton, see you there," the podcasters wrote on Instagram. On Thursday, June 19, fans were undeniably thrilled with the news, with multiple comments reading, "Let's go." "Shut the front door," another wrote excitedly, as someone else declared, "This is crazy." "So excited," another emphatic comment read, with others writing, "Yes," and "Woohoo!" 1000-LB Sisters stars Tammy and Amy Slaton took a special trip down memory lane as they revisited the scrapyard where they used to have to weigh themselves. In a throwback clip shared by TLC, Tammy explained that due to their size, they couldn't weigh themselves on a regular scale at the doctor and had been visiting the scrapyard from a young age. "We would drive up on the scale, weigh the car with everybody in it. Then I'd have to get out, they'd reweigh the car and subtract that from the first weigh," she said in the video. It was embarrassing. The siblings looked back at just how far they'd come in their weight loss journeys as they returned to S&S Salvage Junkyard. 6 years later, Tammy has lost more than 500 pounds. 226 kgs since the start of her journey. TLC. At the start of their journey, when Tammy and Amy were trying to get approved for gastric bypass surgery, they met scrapyard supervisor Ronnie, who was happy to help them. Years later, in 2025, Tammy and Amy reunited with Ronnie, and this time they brought the whole family, including sister Amanda and brother Chris. While a junkyard wasn't a conventional place to weigh yourself, Tammy and Amy admitted they struggled at the start of their weight loss journeys. TLC. Ronnie was chuffed to see the girls and wanted to know just how much weight they'd lost in the 6 years that had passed. When Amy first got on the scrapyard scales back in 2019, she weighed 406, 184 kgs. It was a number that made her heart drop at the time, but now she weighed in at 249 pounds, 112 kgs, and marked an incredible loss of 157 pounds. 72 kgs. In 6 years, Amy had shed an incredible 157 pounds. 72 kgs. TLC. While you'd think the achievement would be cause for celebration, Amy admitted that she was hiding the pain because despite her overall weight loss, she'd gained some over the holiday season. But Sister Tammy chimed in with some encouraging words. You should still be proud of yourself. You can always get back on track. For Amy, the weight loss achievement was also filled with some pain. TLC. Tammy had plenty to be proud of herself. Last time she stepped on the scrapyard scale, she burst into tears when she weighed in at 605 pounds, 274 kgs. While Tammy's current weight wasn't revealed at the scrapyard, her most recent known weight was 91 kilograms, a truly remarkable accomplishment. Fans of the show rallied behind Tammy and Amy for being so vulnerable and sharing every part of their journey, even the difficult moments. What amazing courage the sisters have to share this with the public, one viewer wrote. While another said, unreal seeing how far they've both come. A third summed up Tammy and Amy's journey by simply commenting, inspirational. Amy hopes that Tammy meeting her nephew will finally give her the motivation to get her weight loss on track on 1,000 pounds. Sisters on 9 now. 2 days after a social media user posted a TikTok video that seemed to show the 1,000 lb sisters star vaping after her recent skin removal surgery, the 38-year-old responded with her side of the story. Everyone freaking out about me vaping, it's non-nicotine, Slaton wrote on her Instagram stories June 10th. I haven't smoked nicotine in a year. Slaton's response came just hours after fans saw the results of her surgery during the Tuesday, June 10th episode of 1,000 lb Sisters. When she was working with Dr. J. Peter Rubin to schedule her surgery last year, the doctor refused to schedule the long-awaited procedure until she kicked her vaping habit. In December, the TLC star said she vapes every day, several times a day, and that she uses it to help with her anxiety. So there's one thing I haven't told my doctors about, and it could mess up the chances of having skin removal, Slaton admitted at the time. I do vape. I mainly use it for anxiety. It helps calm me down. Her doctor warned her that continuing the habit post-surgery would put her at risk for serious complications, including wound healing problems. So, no one, we got to get you off the vapes completely, Dr. Rubin told her at the time. No, the nutrition is really important. We got to get those numbers up. That's going to take about 2 months minimum, so we can't schedule the surgery now until we can get all these things worked out. Slaton underwent her skin removal surgery on January 18th and said during the most recent 1,000 lb Sisters episode that she was shocked by the results. So far, she has successfully kicked her vaping habit and has lost around 500 pounds in 4 years. Yes, comma. Andrea Dalton, who is most recognized for being Tammy Slaton's new girlfriend on 1,000 lb Sisters, has already dealt with legal troubles. Online rumors regarding her criminal history have raised concerns about whether she is still involved in legal issues since her initial appearance on the show. But is her past as bad as her admirers think it is? This season, Andrea and Tammy's relationship has gained a lot of attention due to their chemistry and what has been revealed online. The internet is overflowing with allegations that Andrea has a problematic past, based on everything from mugshots to reports of arrests. Many viewers are left wondering as these headlines gain popularity. How much of it is real, and how much is sensationalism from reality TV? We examine Andrea Dalton's past in this fact check to learn the true tale of her purported legal troubles. Are the mugshots going viral, really? Were there any significant accusations? In reality, how does her past affect her relationship with Tammy, both on and off the show? Let's examine the facts underlying the speculations. Since appearing alongside Tammy Slaton on 1000 LB's Sisters, Andrea Dalton's name has become linked with legal headlines. Social media has resurfaced her mugshots and alleged arrests, fueling speculation that she's in active trouble. Below, we unpack her 2 known legal incidents, digging into charges, resolutions, and whether her record remains a story of the past or a current concern. AI is reported by The Sun. 1000 LB Sisters Tammy's partner, Andrea Dalton, was detained at a traffic stop in October 2021 and charged with several offenses, including reckless driving, driving without a license, not presenting insurance, ignoring traffic control devices, and possessing marijuana, which was allegedly discovered inside her car. Her subdued expression in the widely circulated mugshot stoked even more interest. Even though there were many charges, they were all misdemeanors and not violent. According to court documents, Dalton took responsibility, paid any fines that were due, and the case was resolved without going into more serious legal issues. There was no evidence that the marijuana accusation contained large amounts or that it was intended for purposes other than personal use. This incident is closed and regarded as concluded as of the most recent court update. It is a part of 1000 LB Sisters co-star legal history rather than a current legal dispute. In mid to late 2022, less than a year after her first arrest, Dalton was arrested once more, this time for not showing up for the October 2021 charges rather than for any new offenses. This is not a criminal escalation. Rather, it is a procedural infraction. It appears that legal notices were overlooked, leading to the failure to appear, FTA, arrest. Once more, 1000 LB Sisters Dalton's mugshot went viral online, generating further rumors. She addressed the missed court date, appeared before a judge, and paid any unpaid fines after being placed under arrest, as per the court documents. This was a routine procedure for addressing a missed appearance, and no further charges were brought. The matter was quickly resolved, confirming that there was only a one-time procedural glitch and no subsequent dot. In the emotional Season 7 premiere of the hit TLC series, Tammy gave viewers a first glimpse into her budding romance with a woman named Andrea Dalton, describing the connection as something tender, new, and deeply healing. Tammy, who publicly came out as pansexual in 2021, told fans that Caleb's death in July 2023 prompted a profound shift in how she views love and who she sees herself sharing her life with in the future. "A few years ago, I came out as pansexual," she said candidly during a confessional. "But after Caleb passing, I just don't want to be with men anymore." The raw honesty of her statement marked a turning point not only in the show, but in Tammy's own journey of self-discovery. It was a moment of clarity after the storm and the beginning of something entirely unexpected. Tammy's new relationship came about in the most modern of ways, on a dating app. In a later episode, viewers met Andrea, who recounted how the pair's paths first crossed online. "I had just got on there," Andrea shared with a warm smile. "I wasn't on there very long, and I saw her and she saw me and we just started talking. And it's been like every day since." What started as casual conversations quickly blossomed into a connection that neither of them saw coming. And although Tammy had kept the relationship private for some time, fans were thrilled to see her embark on her first public date since losing Caleb. While Tammy admitted she's caught feelings for Andrea, she's also determined not to rush into anything. In another heartfelt confessional, she said, "We're taking things slow, day by day. I have feelings for her, but this time I want to approach things differently." It's a refreshing new pace for Tammy, who's often worn her heart on her sleeve. With Andrea, there's a sense of calm, a quiet companionship that seems to be doing wonders for her emotional recovery. One of the most nerve-wracking moments for Tammy was telling her family. In the past, her relationships have often drawn strong reactions from her sisters, and this time, she wasn't sure how they'd take the news that she was dating a woman. "I haven't told my family because my family's gonna have something to say about it," Tammy admitted. "They have a lot of opinions." In a scene brimming with vulnerability, Tammy finally opened up to her older sisters, Misty Wentworth and Amanda Halterman. Sitting down with them, she broached the subject delicately, saying she knew they didn't prefer people who are gay. But Misty's response was simple and reassuring. It don't matter to me. Amanda, for her part, was caught off guard, not by the relationship itself, but by the assumption that they wouldn't be supportive. I have a son that's gay, Amanda explained in a confessional. I don't care as long as she treats you right. So for her to pop off and say, well, I know y'all probably don't agree with me dating a woman, I was completely taken aback by it. It really surprised me. What could have been a difficult conversation turned into a moment of unity. Tammy's sisters and even her mother rallied behind her, embracing her happiness above all else. If Andrea genuinely cares for Tammy and makes her happy, then I'll be happy with her, her mother said during a later episode. That show of support seemed to lift a weight off Tammy's shoulders. After years of struggling with self-image, health battles, and public scrutiny, this moment felt like a soft reset, a chance to love and be loved without judgment. During one particularly sweet scene, Tammy and Andrea were filmed enjoying a date at a bowling alley, laughing and holding hands, a rare moment of lightness in what's been a tumultuous journey. In her confessional, Tammy beamed with affection. Andrea's beautiful. I like everything about her. We've been getting very close. Her sister Amanda summed it up best. If she makes you happy, that's all we want for each other, just to be happy. Tammy's evolving understanding of her has been part of her story since season 2, when she first told her then-boyfriend Jerry that she identified as pansexual. It's about how they make me feel, not how they look, she explained. At the time, she said she thought she was bisexual until a friend described what it meant to be pansexual. It means you love everybody, not just the same. And I was like, well, I guess I am too. But after Caleb's passing, Tammy said her feelings began to shift. In a now-deleted TikTok video from January 2024, she spoke frankly to fans about her evolving identity. No, I'm not trans. I'm just a supporter of everybody, she said, responding to a fan's question. I was saying I was pansexual, but I kind of stopped messing with guys after my husband passed. So I'm like a lesbian. I'm not a hater. Love is love. Everybody deserves love, whether they're gay, straight, trans, pan, bi, non-binary, whatever. I'm just a lover. Well, I guess I am too. But after Caleb's passing, Tammy said her feelings began to shift. In a now-deleted TikTok video from January 2024, she spoke frankly to fans about her evolving identity. No, I'm not trans. I'm just a supporter of everybody, she said, responding to a fan's question. I was saying I was pansexual, but I kind of stopped messing with guys after my husband passed. So I'm like a lesbian. I'm not a hater. Love is love. Everybody deserves love, whether they're gay, straight, trans, pan, bi, non-binary, whatever.